even more goals conceded, 11 goals conceded.
So what's the difference?
I mean, it's good that they are scoring goals, but not. I don't know.
you see the issue, right? Like, hello everybody and welcome to the Football Kaki. I am your host Helder and I am joined by my fellow Kaki bros, Jordan and Paul. Boys, how you doing?
So far, so good. Awesome week.
Yeah, your team won 5-0, my team got 0.
Yeah, that one, small case.
Wow.
5-0.
5-0.
I forgot it was 5-0.
5-0. Hey, okay, we don't talk about the 5-0. We talk about the 5-0 later, right? But I must say, the goals in that game, right, really left me speechless. Yeah, the skill level from Mr. 1-4, from Mr. Eddie and Ketia, he quite high power.
His
But
first goal damn nice, the first start.
bro, his first goal super nice. Yeah, we don't say.
We talk later.
We talk later lah. We don't say too much now lah. But I think right, like for today, it's funny, right, because this week I got a few very interesting leaks that come out, particularly one very, very big one. Like I think on Twitter or Instagram or social media, right, there's this video of like Drogba initially, like, I don't know whether it's official, but he like mentioned that Messi is going to win the Ballon D'or, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, bro, the Romano tweeted the video of Drogba.
Of like him like essentially handing over, saying that he's going to hand over the Ballon d'Or to Messi, right? So for this one, right, I will take it as hypothetical because I feel that until it's official and until the award is given to Messi officially at the ceremony, right, the Ballon d'Or is still anyone's to me, just to make it fair. But if this ends up being true, which I think is 99.999%, right, does Messi deserve it or not? Or should it go to the other obvious candidate, Haaland?
The World Cup is enough for him already.
Yeah.
You think the World Cup is enough?
He doesn't need another Ballon d'Or. You get what I mean? He only has like 7, I think.
Is it 7?
Yeah, and okay, if you think that way, right? But the Ballon d'Or is supposed to be individual success, right?
Yeah.
An individual player that performed outstanding in a single season.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that if Haaland don't win, right? That what, 44 goals in the league, in EPL, top scorer of Champions League, and then you win the treble, right? And you still don't win the Ballon d'Or. Then I think there's nothing to play for. I think Haaland can forget about winning the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, Josh, what do you think?
I mean, like, as much as I wish Haaland want to get, like, there's some grey areas of what Paul mentioned. If as much as Haaland scores so many goals and win the trebles, then still voice down to Messi, right? But I think Messi also have a fair share of the World Cup, though World Cup is split across about 2 years for them to get into the group stage. But when they win the World Cup, it erases off the trebles from Haaland. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I think let's just, since we're already talking about it, let's just look at stats. So let's say, for example, overall, right, like, I get that Messi won the World Cup. I get that Haaland won the treble, right? But the thing is, right, Messi won another 2 trophies, which is in
France
World
Cup.
Yeah. Which, honestly, bro, compared to the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League, right, that one don't really say that Messi did better to me. World Cup trumps all, yes, I get that, right? But if this is the case, right, then how come previously when Messi didn't win the Champions League, somebody won the Champions League, right? Then they didn't get selected for Ballon d'Or, even though they were the better player.
Wait, the thing is, right, Messi scored 7 in the World Cup, but 4 of them were penalties. You get what I mean? It's like, as a collective whole, yes, they played well. Emi Martinez essentially won them the World Cup, I feel.
Yes, I agree.
It's not in the final. I don't think it was Messi that won them the World Cup. It was Emi Martinez. I would say even in the final, right, Martinez was more man of the match than Messi. Yeah, but to answer Eldred's question, right, it's like those years, like the 2010 World Cup, the 2014 World Cup. The countries that won the World Cup, nobody from that country won the Ballon d'Or. Only 2018, 2018 France won, right? But Croatia, Mudryk won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
But why? We also don't know. Because he won Champions League, right? He won Champions League, he won La Liga, and he made it to the final with Croatia. So by that extension, the World Cup logic shouldn't apply to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, right, I don't understand why Messi wins this.
Bro, it's FIFA lah. You gotta understand Ballon d'Or is FIFA. It's not UEFA or... It's a popularity contest lah. Everyone knows it, bro.
It's like
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I will create a new award just called the GOAT. Correct. Like
Okay, maybe this should be the case, right? That like this time, two people we can win the Ballon d'Or. Like this special like occasion.
No, bro. Then I feel like it takes the award already. It takes the award even more because it means that you cannot decide. Because the Ballon d'Or in history, there's always been one clear winner.
Yeah, so like we go back to 2021 where when Lewandowski supposed to win, right?
No,
But they
didn't
just decided to not have the ceremony.
Which is nonsense, ah.
Yeah, which is nonsense, right? Like how can you just not have a ceremony? Or you can create the ceremony and just have no audience there. Why not?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but Ballon d'Or is after they keep giving it to Messi, right? Even though there were years when Ronaldo should have won.
Yeah,
And then there were
2018
years,
Ronaldo should have won.
bro.
But it's because he left Real Madrid, right? Then everyone hated him.
Yeah.
The year before last year, Lewandowski should have won. They
Yeah,
That's
decided
what I
then
said.
that
Yeah,
year.
but they just they just decided
they
to
just
not have the
totally-
ceremony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then because of COVID, they just decided to say, okay, I cancel the ceremony, right? Then I think which one? Schneider got robbed. by
Schneider
Messi.
2010, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Schneider got robbed by Messi. Then
2014 should be somebody from Germany, right?
And then
Ribery. It should
2014.
be Ribery. I think so. One of the things it should be Ribery. There was one that Ribery got robbed.
Yeah, maybe. But okay, either way, even if Haaland don't win, right, it will mean that the last EPL player to win a Ballon d'Or is still Ronaldo.
Yeah lah. But I mean,
In
But then,
2008. Yeah.
but then this voting system is decided by 100 journalists from FIFA top ranked members nation.
yeah. So the question is that is there a bias?
Like who are they representing? Where are they from?
And what,
Yeah.
what criteria do they vote on?
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly.
And then okay, based on these 30 nominees, right? Or just one glance, right? It's only a handful of defenders, I must say.
This one. Right, yeah, but
Yeah, it's like
there's prejudice against defenders in this award in this award
Yeah,
thing,
man.
bro. No matter what they'll say lah. Like I think the last one to win was Cannavaro. Was he the last
Yeah.
defender to win?
Yeah, Cannavaro.
I think they should start having Ballon d'Or in 4 departments. I tell you.
That's too much.
That's too much, bro. That's too much already. That
But
one
they should
is-
have one for attacker, one for defender/defender. Defender/goalkeeper, yeah.
Correct. So I think that it should be FIFA Team of the Year, which is what they do now. Then after that, it's just the Ballon d'Or for the sole winner lah. Like I find it ridiculous that Messi is even going to be considered this all because he won the World Cup. When I honestly feel Haaland had a better season last year, right? At PSG, and Messi was like neither here nor there to me lah.
Yeah.
So okay, enough about Messi, enough about Haaland. We'll talk about Haaland later again. I don't want to talk about that anymore already. Okay, so as you can see, I am wearing blue because the team we are talking about today is blue. Yes, we are talking about Chelsea again. When they are in a disaster, again. When they are collapsing and in crisis, again. So after the multiple again, right, like it's no longer hypothetical anymore like the Ballon d'Or conversation already, guys. It is like a proper crisis really. Because for the amount of money that they spent and the amount of players that they brought in and the managers that have changed, the results all still look the same. So what we're going to do today, we're going to deep dive into this topic of Chelsea in crisis. So this is the reason why, is because after having 2 decent games, right, they lose to Brentford 2-0. Essentially, even though they dominated the entire game, to me, in my opinion, for what I see, based on the chances, they are currently in 11th with 12 points. They have 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. And 2 of their wins came in early October before the international break, which was basically against Burnley and Fulham, right, if I'm not mistaken.
And Luton Town, I think.
Luton Town was at the start of the season, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Before that, it was one win in 5 games. And the thing that all of us must remember, right, they didn't score a single goal in the EPL in the month of September with all that talent. I look at it this way, they had momentum moving forward. Then by drawing with Arsenal, right, which I do think that on that day they were the better team, they just threw it away. Then they beat Burnley 4-1 quite easily. Then suddenly out of nowhere, right, they lose to Brentford after dominating the game. Let's talk about the game against Brentford. What happened?
Bro, they have two chances created in the first half. That's all. Even the second half, right? They have zero shot on target.
But they shot like so many. They had like so many shots though. Like,
Yeah, but it's
yeah,
not on
they have
target.
many shots, but it's off shots.
yeah, it's basically off. Everything is all like flying over the place. Like what Cucurella missed the shot. Mudryk hit the crossbar. Sterling skied one. Cole Palmer skied a free kick.
Luckily,
Then what,
Nicolas
what else,
Jackson need the 300% goal 100.
Nicolas Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, then he shoot. Then the one Nicolas Jackson he shoot the ball, and the ball flies to the other side. So he's like,
Okay,
It's
do,
like,
you,
wow.
do you think, right, it's like because they still cannot like decide their strongest 11?
I don't think so.
I think they have decided. It's just that
As in, apart from the defender and
the
goalkeeper.
injury. You look at the injury. Mudryk is injured for a few days. Then
Injury.
Nguku is still not yet back.
Yeah.
I doubt this Nicolas Jackson is going to be first team.
Okay,
He's-
but bro, I will say this lah. Callum Mudryk, right? One goal in don't know how long lah. So actually, you play him or not lah, he's like no difference lah. He's like Chelsea version of Anthony.
Way better, bro.
He's Chelsea
Way
version
better,
of Anthony.
bro.
I'm
the
saying
thing is,
that
right,
in the
okay,
context
honestly,
of Chelsea, not the Man United.
Before this
Mudryk is better
Brentford
than Anthony lah, 100%.
Before this
lah. So,
Brentford game, they were winning Arsenal, and they were playing well against Liverpool. So they essentially threw away the Chelsea-Liverpool game, where they didn't take their chances where they could have won.
yep.
Then now, last week against Arsenal, they ultimately throw the game away. Because of a Robert Sanchez mistake. And then now, can you imagine if they had won last week's game and then they win today's game, like this Brentford game? Wow, their season would change
Dramatically turn,
totally. Yeah. But instead, they drew last week and then they completely like bottled this game.
But I find this team, right, do not have a very good, like
Balance.
they cannot tahan throughout 90 minutes.
Stamina wise lah. They're not fit lah.
Not stamina
But how
wise.
is it? How
Not
is it
stamina
not?
wise, focused.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that one I agree. They lose focus quite quickly.
That's why the Carles Puyol, right? He said in any game he play, focus is like 100%.
Yeah.
For 0 minute to 90 minutes. Because
Right.
all it takes is just 1 second of like you losing focus and then they will score.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Which
So
is
like,
actually, which
yeah,
happened
which
lah.
is correct. But you have to give it to this Brentford. They are quite an annoying team to play against also.
But the thing is that if you look at it, right, they're annoying, yes lah. But Chelsea, based on the quality of the squad, Chelsea should have won easily.
Yeah, but should have won easily and
Didn't
won
win.
easily is totally different thing.
Like the first goal, right? The whole defense ball watching. Like nobody moved.
The Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell, all this.
Yeah, it's like literally nobody moved. Then I'm like, hey, what is this? Like, it's wide open, right? Then like, George, you were telling me yesterday, right? Like Raheem Sterling on the second goal.
Yeah, on the second goal, he's like at the attacking side outside the penalty box. Then he saw the ball being headed out of the penalty box. Got zero urgency to run back to help with the defense. He just jogging back. Like what?
Yeah, then Sanchez is already committed in front, already trying to get the equalizer already, right?
Yeah, he's committed in front already. He was given the green light to go forward.
Yeah. But okay lah. Think about it. Chelsea will. It's been like the story for the past 2 years, right? This year.
Yeah,
and next year.
correct.
Like
Correct.
Chelsea is
So-
Chelsea lah.
Yeah, so Chelsea. So which is why I want to say, like, I want to ask, right? Like okay, let's look at the comparative, like, between the managers and over the season. So essentially, right, it was Graham Potter. He got
It was
sacked.
Tuchel first.
I'm taking Tuchel out of this
Okay,
equation.
start from
because,
Graham Potter.
Because I want to talk about the closest manager to Pochettino. Like Lampard is like, okay, Lampard's a caretaker, but the problems were similar, and all of us know that Lampard's not a good manager.
Even worse, yeah.
So essentially, right, if you put Lampard into the equation, right, and he's bad, okay, fair, I get that, because he didn't do well at Everton, he struggled at other locations also, and managing
His first stint at
was
Chelsea
just-
didn't go well. So, yeah.
Yeah, then I don't know why they hired him for a second stint and it didn't make sense lah. So let's just comparatively look at like Pochettino's latest stand and Potter's last stand. George, can you help me read out the statistics in terms of wins and losses?
In terms of win, Potter last Premier League wins was win 3, loss 3, draw 4.
Okay,
Goals scored 8. Goals conceded 8.
okay.
And then,
Then-
Pochettino, first 10 Premier League games, win 3, lost 4, draw 3. Yeah, so they have more loss, but then they have more goals scored, 13 goals. Even more goals conceded, 11 goals conceded.
So what's the difference?
I mean, it's good that they are scoring goals, but not. I don't know.
you see the issue, right? Like you said Potter, right? Because you think that he wasn't good enough. Okay, I get that the teams changed. I get that the squad changed because like players like Aspi, like the veterans all left the club already. So like Aspi, Xabi, or Marcos Alonso. How do I make it of Marcos Alonso and Xabi Alonso? Yeah.
bro, they do let go of bad players, but they
Yeah.
also bring in bad players in.
Okay, but honestly, Chelsea did the best business in selling players this
No.
summer.
Yeah.
There's no doubt,
Okay.
lah. Yeah.
Okay, they doing the best players in terms of selling players, right? It's a totally different thing altogether, right? Than
We bringing in.
we bringing in players, right? That
Okay, but on the
either-
players they bring in, it's not bad, what?
No, okay. So the thing is that like, let's just look at it this way, lah. Potter had a totally different squad than Pochettino, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but why are the results the same?
Because the, I don't know, infrastructure?
So is it blaming top? Is it blaming Top Bowley?
No, because he's supporting. Okay, maybe infrastructure is the wrong thing to say.
Because for from an owner's perspective, right, I've given you the money already. Right? So I've given you the money that you need to go and get the players that you want, and I've given you the funding that you needed based on selling the old squad. So I've done everything I can to support you already. That's what the ownership would be. If I'm Top Bowley, I will say that. So the thing is that I want to get out of the situation that I was in with Potter, so I said Potter.
Yeah.
Then I want to get in a good quality manager who supposedly is of a higher quality than Graham Potter. Pochettino, Graham Potter, everybody rates Pochettino higher than Graham Potter. Am I correct? Most of us do. Because of what he done at Spurs. So when you come to that particular context, right, I take out one, I put in another, my results are the same. How do I feel? Like so what exactly is the issue? Like what can we
Okay,
find?
because Potter had the players that was not sold yet, like with the Havertz, with the Mount, and all those players, Aspilicueta, Alonso.
Yeah.
So essentially, Pochettino is also working with this current team that is new. So maybe it could be the fact they got too many players that they brought in, so they don't know who to play in which position at the moment lah. But then maybe or the players don't have the chemistry with each other yet lor. It could be just as simple as that.
From what I see, I don't think that's the
Yeah, but the thing is, you cannot say that because
they're playing okay.
they're playing okay against Liverpool, against Arsenal, and all that.
So is it they just cannot score?
Mentality,
Or is it just like they don't have the killer instinct or they just cannot? Like, Josh, what do you think?
I like based on that game, Chelsea against Arsenal, they set up really well against Arsenal. I think they should find information and data everywhere that they think is outstanding, and then put it together and compile it together, and then work out a new system that is really fit well. When they face Brentford, it's super lackluster. It's like you don't see the focus they were putting on playing against Arsenal. What's this? Just because it's Arsenal?
It's tough lah, but we also don't know lah. Really. I honestly, whenever I see Chelsea now, I don't feel threatened.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what I mean because honestly,
but they did get like one signing wrong lah, like which is the Nicholas Jackson.
Actually, I feel like he can go ways to sort it out lah. But I honestly feel right, like before we get into the players, right, I just want to conclude this portion about the managers, right? So, do you think Poch or Potter is to blame for any of this situation, or is it just a situation, or they're just handling a situation that they dealt?
Okay, I feel that if a team plays a certain way badly, right, then the manager must take some blame.
Okay.
Because you cannot justify like, I played well against Arsenal, then suddenly now I can play badly,
Yeah.
So it probably has to be the tactics or the formation that he chose for the Brentford game.
And plus, it's not the first time they lose to Brentford at their home.
Yeah.
It's the
I'm
third
pretty
time
sure
they
they lost a few games, like this year.
They lost 4.
They lost to Nottingham Forest at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they drew to Bournemouth at home. They lost to Villa at home. Yeah, and then now they lose to Brentford at home.
Yeah. So Potter was because he couldn't figure it out. Like remember he was changing formation like randomly every other week.
Yeah.
Like they weren't settled, ma. Poch, I think his lineup and formations have been pretty similar. There
Poch
hasn't
always is a 4-2-3-1.
yeah, there's
Ever
no
since
heavy,
first, yeah.
there's no heavy changes in terms of like formation or tactical setup that like Potter did. So it's a more like, okay, I have this philosophy, I play this way, more or less settled already. But the thing is that on midfield, on paper, right, that midfield is probably the best midfield, one of the best midfield in the league.
Caicedo,
Caicedo, Enzo,
Conor Gallagher,
Conor Gallagher,
and Lavia, Romeo Lavia.
Romeo Lava. On paper, right, that is a very good midfield. Like any other team has that. I think if Man United has a midfield, right, I'll be a lot happier than what I am now. But if you're looking at that, right, then how do I afford blame to who? Like, which is why the
Okay,
question.
so for now, I don't. Okay, I think it's just the manager lah. You have to maybe he just got Maybe he just got to put his hand out and say, I got the lineup wrong. I got the tactics wrong for this game.
Yep, maybe, maybe. But let's just look at this. So, how many times can you actually get it wrong? That's the question.
That is a golden question, my brother.
Yes. How many times?
A golden question to
how
all
many times
managers.
can he get it wrong, right, to a point where he has to decide whether it's time to change or whether he has to what he has to do to fix it? Because honestly, right, Chelsea's got that is quite good also.
And you need to know, bro. Among all jobs in the EPL, right, Chelsea's job is the most
Cutthroat lah.
Yeah, they don't have the time
It's
like the menu job, bro.
It's no
such thing,
mercy
yeah.
one. It's no mercy one.
High turnover.
Yeah, Josh, you were saying something?
No, I was saying, I will still give Poch a bit more time, in my opinion. Maybe waiting for Nkunku to return in a few weeks' time and see how it fares.
Yeah.
Hey, but he ACL injury can come back so early, man.
They say they are a few weeks away from full training anyway.
Bro, it's been if he injured it in like July, right? It's almost 5 months.
Yeah.
Already.
Bro,
It's about there.
ACL is like 8-9 months on there. Easily.
No, bro. Some of the ACL injuries.
Full torn ACL.
Yeah, some of the ACL injuries based with current technology.
But it's just training load, not back to full training, right?
No.
I think I'm guessing it's like slowly integrating.
But I will say this, like ACL injuries, right? You can recover in 5 to 6 months, with proper treatment. It's not as long as
see how fast the body recovers.
Correct. But I also want to ask this question since we're already talking about players, right? Are the players feeling the pressure? Because my thinking, because my thinking, right? My thinking, and I'm going to ask this question, right? Is because there is a total of 4 players, right? That are high profile, right? That are valued at 60 million or higher.
Okay.
Enzo, Mudryk, Nkunku, Caicedo.
Wait, so you're asking if the players feel the pressure or the club or manager feels the pressure?
The player feels the pressure.
Then no lah. Bro, they are in what position now? They have nothing to lose.
Bro, you're 11th with a squad like this.
Yeah, they're 11. They're not in any European Cup, right? They have, bro, and they're being paid how much?
And
I don't think they have anything to.
And the reason why I say no, because the club must buy the players. They can just you can point on Google, injured leh. You want to come and judge me?
But I mean,
yeah. So ultimately, it's the manager to choose the team.
Yeah.
But okay lah, I get what you mean. But I don't see them for like someone like Robert Sanchez, for him to like be so complacent to make mistakes like that, right? You need to understand.
But honestly, I never felt like Robert Sanchez was any better than Kepa. Honest.
Oh, this Kepa is doing well though, I heard.
Yeah, okay, but the thing is that it's because it's Spain. It's La Liga. It's very different from EPL. And it's Real Madrid. Like the Real Madrid defense is a lot better than Chelsea.
Yeah.
Than the Chelsea defense.
Okay, but the thing is, right, so many people has been flaming Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
But I don't feel that the media is putting a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, true.
Because the media give up already.
No, it's because Chelsea don't have like it's not substantial enough.
It's not like Man United.
Right about, you get what I mean? Yeah, see, like what as an Arsenal fan saying, it's not like Man United.
Okay, see now
anything about Man United gets blown up.
Yeah, like if I think who have a worst run in the Premier League now, I think Chelsea.
Like their fixtures or what?
No. Like the games that they played, the results they've proven. I think Chelsea is worse than Man United now.
Yeah, but you see the difference in attention is way different.
Yeah. And the thing is, right, with Man United, there's no if or something. Either you win or lose. bro, it's 5 wins, 5 losses. Man United.
Bro,
After
5 wins,
10
5 losses is a. I'm
It's
just
a
saying. I'm just
disaster.
saying. 5 wins, 5 losses is a sackable offense. I'm just saying.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't
huh?
I don't disagree with you, right? But we talk about Man United later. Like, I don't want to talk about, I don't want to do this now.
Move
I-
on.
Yeah, but
My-
okay.
my- my-
by saying
my
that, by
tolerance level
saying
for
5
that
wins,
kind of
5
thing
losses is a sackable offense, right? You see Chelsea's
Yeah.
record is even worse.
No, that's the thing. So
Yeah.
so to me, right, it's like Pochettino with the quality of manager you get, you only get 3 in 7. Like you let's say you just
3 in
don't
10.
talk about it. No, oh yeah, sorry, 3 in 10. Then your record is 3 in 7, right? Don't talk about the draw, right? You win 3, you drop, you don't out of 10.
And
You
you
got
and
9
you lose
points.
majority of your games at home.
Yeah, you got 9 points, right, out of a possible 30. 9.
But I don't know. I don't know why there's this feeling that there's no pressure on Chelsea. You get what I mean? Like, to me, there's no pressure. There's no much pressure on them.
I don't know, man. Like, maybe they copy Man United too much. The owner American, spend a lot of money, got a similar record. One way red, one way blue. I don't know, man. Like you know, can you imagine, right? Talking about Chelsea made us all speechless.
Okay, but you want to know something? Their next 4 fixtures. Let me read out to you: Chelsea versus Spurs, Chelsea versus Man City, Chelsea versus Newcastle, Chelsea versus Brighton, Chelsea versus Man U. So it's essentially Spurs, Man City, Newcastle, Brighton, Man U. That's like the top. Okay, we take away Man U.
Sekali
That's
they win
it's
all
like the
these
top
five.
Bro,
four.
that's the top 6.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's the top 6. Josh, you think? Sekali they win
No,
what?
sorry. I mean, Sekali they
Sekali
draw
Chelsea
all
win,
these 5 games. Like they at first winning, then after that, like last.
Okay, the Man U game, right, if that happens, I'm actually not surprised. Spurs will beat them. City will beat them. Newcastle will beat them. Brighton will beat them. I really think Brighton will beat Chelsea.
Brighton also this season sometimes got good and bad days.
But I feel like Brighton they have good and bad days, right? Literally because of squad quality.
Bro, it's the goalkeeper. Do you see
Yeah.
the goalkeeper go like give away the goal again yesterday?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you just cost your team another win.
Yeah. But let's say you minus that off, right? Overall, I do think in terms of squad quality, right, Brighton's squad quality is not as good as the rest,
Yeah.
So like comparatively, if you compare Chelsea's squad quality versus Brighton's squad quality, right, the fact that Brighton is better, right, with lesser well-known talent, right, compared to the amount of talent that Chelsea has, right, is a squad quality difference to me, lah. I feel so if like let's say certain games Brighton lose, right, it's literally because of squad quality. There's nothing really wrong with how they play.
The system and all that. Yeah.
Like they nearly pulled it off against Man City, right?
Yep.
So essentially, that's the case, right? I think Brighton are fine, lah. But like, okay, like I got a question, right? What do they gotta do? Like, so we call this segment. Like, let's just ask, what do they gotta do in future? Like, Josh, what do you think Chelsea gotta do?
I think they gotta start from the Arsenal game onwards. They have to reanalyze their gameplay from the Arsenal games, because that's one of the most, like, they played really well against Arsenal that match.
Yeah,
That's what they
that
gotta
one I agree.
They gotta find something out of there to invigorate, to boost the team.
Yep, I agree.
And
I
build
agree.
on the positives, lah. Yeah.
Yeah. Paul, what do you think? What do you
Same,
gotta do?
I agree with Jordan. I feel that if they go back to that game, see how they play in the formation. Let's see what formation and tactics they use, and then try to replicate that and build on it, lah. I think that's the only way to, because it's proven it work, against such a big team. Yeah, so I think that should be the way.
I think
just hopefully stay out of hopefully players stay fit and not injured, lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, right, they just gotta, like, I do agree, they just gotta start out their game plan, because they are not really, how to say, like, they're not playing badly, they just cannot score, they're not converting, and also Pochettino, he needs to get it sorted out soon as possible, because if this carries on, he's confirmed gonna get sacked.
Yeah, it's evident from all the managers before.
Past Chelsea managers, everybody thought Potter would be given time, he wasn't given time at all. So yeah, Chelsea, you got a new sponsor, Infinite Athlete. Your logo is now golden color. You're better backup. All right, so yeah, I think we got anything else you want to say before we close up this segment of Chelsea?
Hopefully Chelsea wins against Spurs. For Arsenal's sake.
Okay, but speaking of which, like, never mind, I say later. Spurs gap between games are very long one. Okay, with that, right, we move forward to our weekly roundup of games. We are going to talk about 3 games in particular. Keep it short and sweet. First game,
来，
the Manchester Derby. Man United lose 3-0 at Old Trafford to Manchester City. City just whacked Man United, bro. Like,
Bro, are you really surprised? We already said last week, we already predicted the score already, bro.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, right? But wow, this was a disaster. Yeah. Like, let's just take a look at some stuff. Like, expected XG for Man United was 0.95, whereas for Man City it was 4. Ball possession was, of course, United at 40%, City had 60%. The shots, Man City had 21 shots total, 10 on target. Man United had 7, 3 on target. United lose their 5th game in 10, and to me they play with no heart lah. I think Ten Hag is going to be in the hot seat soon because honestly, right, there's too many questionable decisions already.
Bro, do you see the part where the interview asked, do you put Varane over Evans?
My.
Then he said,
this I think will give me like heart attack once.
It's fitness or form. Then he said tactics. Like what? Tactics. Varane over Evans over.
He could have saved. He could honestly could have saved himself, right? Just saying that
Varane's not fit.
Just say that and
Varane's not
everyone
fit.
will say that and everyone will understand. Okay,
like honestly, right? Like if you don't want to put Varane in the lineup, right, because of he just came back recently from injury, right?
Say
okay, fair. Just say he's not fit. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
Bro, tactics, bro. You say tactics.
You go and say this type of thing, right?
Clever tactics.
you say this type of thing, right? Then after that, the substitutions you make during this game really like made me question everything already about you. I support you enough for everything, but then your substitution decisions were just nonsensical lah. McTominay was doing well. You go and take out Amrabat, put Mason Mount. Then you move McTominay to CM.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Some Man United fans have different opinions.
Bro, I got Mason Mount didn't do crap, bro.
Yeah. This Joaquim Gomez was saying he would think that subbing Amrabat out and then you put Mount in is a crazy idea. Then why would you start McTominay? One plays McTominay as a double pivot.
Yeah, precisely. Like everybody knows he's a disaster at double pivot, but never mind. Enough already lah. I didn't expect much, right? But
bro, I'm calm, bro. Relax, bro. I already called. I already called.
Right? Like we have official
blow in at Paul's direction.
Okay. You must understand, right? Like last week on our derby episode, right? I said I'm the optimistic Man United fan, right? Paul is the pessimist, but Paul claims he's realistic. Now I am becoming the pessimist. Paul is already just gone.
I'm next level. I'm out already, bro.
He's off this chart.
Already, yeah.
He's off the chart. So it doesn't really matter anymore already about what he thinks about me. He's really just like, I don't care already.
I reached a new level called numb. Numb to the pit. There's no feeling.
You become never mind. So numb. Give up already. Okay, but never mind. They had a chance to close the gap. It didn't happen. But then City moved back. But then because City win, right? City moved back to third. Haaland has officially gotten 11 goals this season already, lah. Which surprises me, because I think that he's not been playing well.
Yeah, because De Bruyne has been out for quite a long time, so there's nobody feeding him the ball the way De Bruyne does. Yeah. So, but at least he's still grinding goals. He's still the top scorer. So it just shows his quality, lah, bro. 11 goals is still damn sick.
Yep. I agree.
11 goals, because 2 goals, 1 assist yesterday. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's very weird because he's not as as clinical as he was last year to us. But getting 11 right is
last year was off the charts, bro.
Yeah.
Every shot he take was a goal.
But also because he had KDB last year.
Yeah, that's right.
But one I would like to give us more credit to Onana's few weird super save.
Okay, I will say this lah. I will agree. Like the only person who can lift his head higher yesterday was Onana. Like the only player. The rest of you were an embarrassment yesterday. Yeah. Marcus Rashford, you don't deserve to be playing already. Just get off this field. I want to move on.
I said it for many times.
I want to move on from this. I'm going to move on. So basically, Man City are essentially back. They're third lah. They're third. Haaland's the top scorer, and the worst part is that to me, Man City haven't even hit full swing yet.
No, the worst part is they lost against Wolves and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Which everyone thinks is like, okay, now it's Arsenal's time to run away with it, right?
Yeah.
But then they won back to back. They won Brighton and Man U.
Yeah.
Now you see where they are. That two loss didn't even affect them at all.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
So City's back up, Man United still suck. So let's move on. Spurs stay top of the EPL with a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace. It's their second win in literally 4 days, right? They are unbeaten in the league, and Postecoglou, right, actually has become the first manager in EPL history to have the most points through their first 10 matches. He has 26 points through first 10, right? The other two are former Chelsea managers Gus Hiddink, Sarri, and Carlo Ancelotti. So all of them all with Chelsea, yeah. So yeah. And I think everybody knows, right, the biggest contributors have been Son and Madison. They've been unbelievable. But with the stats they have. So Paul, what's the stats for Son and Madison currently at the moment?
So Son, right, he actually had a bad start to the season.
Yeah, he was horrible.
Yeah, he was he blanked for a few games, but now he has 8 goals, which is tied with Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Madison has 5 assists, which is third in the league currently, behind Pedro Neto and Kieran Trippier.
Yeah,
but this Madison also has scored a few goals. If I'm not wrong, it's about, I think, two or three.
He's got two.
He's got 2. He's got 3 goals, which is not too bad. For 3 goals, 5 assists for newly 10 games, I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, but I think, right, for everybody, right, the age-old question about this is Spurs. So everybody is like, so you think Spurs are going to do it? Everybody say it's Spurs. So everybody's looking for them to collapse.
Yes.
Like literally, right? I'm not joking. History has proven it that Spurs will essentially collapse, right? Spurs lost the league title to Leicester. So if they don't win this year, they just need to keep up the momentum. But I do think, right, in the coming games, right, they need to crunch. So the next 5 is Chelsea, Wolves, Villa, Man City, West Ham.
Maybe Wolves and West Ham and Chelsea maybe can grab something. But they're going to lose against Villa. They're going to lose against City. But I don't know about Villa. Villa is a very... Villa now is on the rise,
Yep.
Yeah.
22 points now.
Yep. And I was talking to one of our friends yesterday, right? Like George was there also. It just takes Madison or Son to just go out.
Yeah, just ask one different player to go and
I think Madison more
tackle.
than Son.
Yeah, you just get 2-footed tackle on Son, then after that he's gone.
Hello.
Where does that lead you? Back to R9.
Paul doesn't know how to react, so he's a bit like lost already.
Your statistics, so you think of what 2-leg tackle all?
Bro, you think about it, right? Like
on someone like Son,
You think about it. If Son gets injured, right? They got nothing.
I feel Madison more. I feel Madison is more of a threat.
I rather tackle Madison.
I feel Madison is more of a threat. Son, if you can isolate him without service, is fine.
No, then, but the thing is that you got no goal scorer.
Yeah, but you still can create with Madison. Madison can score and create,
Correct, but you can trust R9 in front of them.
Yeah.
See, even your face changed. I asked you the thing, then your face changed. You took a deep breath.
But this one, at least they have 2 players that is proven to score. So I think both is essential to the team.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. So we shall see, right? Then, speaking of the other side, speaking of North London, right? One side, the other side of North London, right? Arsenal absolutely destroyed Sheffield United 5-0 at the Emirates, with Eddie Nketiah getting a hat-trick, right? Where all 3 goals are absolutely superb. Like, to be honest, right, George, I was floored by the first goal.
Yeah, it's like the
first goal got a bit of like the Bergkamp.
Yes,
touch.
I was going to say that. Okay, let's keep it for that.
No, it's really
I
true.
bust out and say it's like Dennis Bergkamp.
It's really true. I'm not joking, right? He channeled what everybody. He channeled Dennis Bergkamp in the first goal. He channeled
the Henry finishing.
He channeled Van Persie in the second one with the smack volley. Right? Then he channeled Henry in the last one.
Oh, the long range shot, that one.
The long range shot, dude. Like, what a goal.
But the thing is, he is a bit inconsistent.
No, that's the thing. So, like, I wanted to bring this up, right? Is this Nketiah's breakup party?
No, he has quality, yes. But then, like, sometimes, I remember the start of the season, they play him, he scored. Then the subsequent 2-3 games, he didn't really play very well.
I know. So the thing is that, right? Because, my thought about Arsenal is that I always said that you all need a striker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Harvard is not cutting.
I think
just throw him away. But Nketiah, right? If let's say, for example, Nketiah develops to become a bit more consistent, right? Arsenal got their striker already. Because he has the qualities.
Yeah.
It's just that he lacks the consistency to be able to, like, okay, you don't score in one game, that's fine, but you score in the next one.
Yeah. That's
So-
what
so-
the elite striker should be.
The least exactly do. So like generally, right? Let's say you're on 38 game season, right? Elite strikers should get a minimum of 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is like a Ivan Toney level.
Yeah. So elite strikers get a minimum of 19 means that you score one every 2 games.
Yeah, that's the minimum, right?
That's the minimum. That's the minimum. So if Nketiah can do that, right, he should be able to. Because I find that okay, you got Martinelli left side or Trossard left side, you got Saka on the right. You just need a center. If Nketiah can get it settled right for them, Arsenal don't need to spend money, right? Arsenal can win the league already. I can't like George, I supporting Arsenal this year. I supporting Arsenal this year, right? Because I don't want City to win the league.
But yeah, what's on my mind like after he scored the 3 goals, then like what's next for Arsenal forwards? Like if I were to buy one forward player and sell one forward players, right? I mean that's my opinion lah. I would let go Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, I would also.
Because he's older.
Yeah,
And
I would also.
he's proven that his injury thing is not very reliable. He's not reliable because of his injury.
Yeah, and Gabriel Jesus, right, has this situation where when he's on a hot form, right, he's very hot. But when he dips, he's stuck there one.
Yeah, plus I would rather Jesus play out wide.
Yeah, he can play right wing.
center.
He can.
Yeah.
He can provide depth to Saka. But he's a versatile striker. He can play striker and right wing. But I do agree lah. Like, I think if you all want to like really like settle next one full season, right, you all should let him go and then get like a Ivan Toney.
Yeah, I think so.
Then
also.
settle Nketiah and Toney.
You just need a striker to settle this already because Liverpool are on the rise, but their team is still young. Man City is the team that you want to beat. Arsenal is the one that's closest to it now in terms of
Honestly, right, the 65 million you all spent on Havertz could have
you
could
can
have
just
been
bought
a
Ivan
striker
Toney.
lah.
You
Really.
can just bought a different striker, bro.
Yeah, then the team will be more looks more complete than
Yeah,
than,
bro.
when you have Kai Havertz.
Well, our 65 million spend looks cheap with the goals scored, with the assist. Oh, he got shot. Actually, the assist. Do you think is a lucky one?
I don't
Just
know. bro.
underneath the legs.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like we keep quiet, right? But I honestly think, right, like in terms of like moving forward, right, like Kai Havertz, I don't know where he fits in, right? Like honestly, but I will just say this: moving forward, right, Arsenal next 5 is in your favor, right, rather than Spurs. There's overlap. Newcastle, Burnley, Wolves, Luton, Villa, right? Your question mark is probably the Newcastle and Villa, right? Burnley, Wolves, Luton, you all should win easily. So I think that in terms of momentum, right, like Arsenal got an advantage lah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and to get this kind of fixture before the December fixtures is quite mad.
yeah.
It's like you all play well in November, then you can prepare for the tough run
Yep.
in December.
Yep. So that's it. I think these are the 3 games, right? So before we go, I'm just going to read out some of the games that are coming out this week. So, okay, first game, Man United Fulham. Fulham at home to Man United, followed by Brentford West Ham, Man City Bournemouth, Sheffield United versus Wolves, Burnley Crystal Palace, Everton Brighton, Newcastle Arsenal, Forest Villa, Luton Town Liverpool, and then to close out the week, Tottenham Chelsea. On a Monday night. So Chelsea so Spurs will have essentially had a 10-day gap between EPL games. So we shall see. Arsenal Newcastle also, George. This one interesting for you.
Yeah.
Interesting for you.
Always
So
somehow, I think.
yeah, but then again, guys, we have a history, right, of like we talk bad about our club, but then suddenly the next game they just surprise us. So Scully, right, Chelsea beats Spurs. Come on. You also don't know. You also don't know. You also don't know. Okay, so anything else before we close off?
Chelsea Spurs. Come on.
So you rooting for Spurs or you rooting for Chelsea lah?
Rooting for Chelsea. True lah, bro.
Bro, the PlayStation X button, bro, X button. Like yes. Go X button on the PlayStation. X button.
True,
Okay.
true.
All right. So that is it for this week's episode of the Football Kaki. Alright, so that is it for this week's episode of the Football Kaki, brought to you by the Chit Chatter Podcast Network. Now, for those of you who are listening in and want to continue to listen to our other shows other than the Football Kaki, we hope that you listen to them every Monday, which have the Copy Bros, which of course include Paul and our fellow Chit Chatter Bros, Chin Yong, Brandon, and me dad, the original Kaki Bro. They are talking about different topics, and I think this week they are talking about the Singapore haunted stories or haunted locations, right? In view of Halloween lah. Then of course, if you like game shows and us having reactions and then totally absolutely like destroying our own draft picks, do join us for the SG Draft podcast every Friday, where you can see some of us just absolutely destroy our selections or like just like
preposterous picks.
or just having like disastrous picks that everybody just goes like, huh? We do have the SG Draft podcast where we talk about different topics. We also draft about different topics every week and have fun while we do it. So last week, right, we were doing like the Halloween costumes. Is a subcategory draft. I think Paul was on that one. If not wrong, he dressed up as Mr. Harry Potter.
Harry
Potter. Harry Potter. Yes. Yes, and then he has decided to wear the PSG shirt, which I'm so disappointed by. But then again, who am I to say? I'm a Man United fan and I'm wearing sky blue. So we shall see what happens. So from everybody here at the Football Kaki, we just want to say thank you. We hope they continue to support us and this particular channel, and of course do continue to like and subscribe to us here on YouTube and follow us on Instagram and our other social media platforms. So from everybody here, thank you. Bye bye.
Ciao Bella, ciao Bella, ciao.
And I hope that
Chelsea.
I hope that Man City don't win the league this year. Man City don't win this year, right? And I hope that how to say, like, I don't have to give Korean barbecue at the end of the season. So yes, bye.
I'm really going to make a reservation already, bro.
Hey,
7 p.m. this Saturday.
He predicted Spurs to be 12. They need to fall off quite hard.
Don't say that, okay? You cannot predict that Spurs will be top of the table at this particular moment in time, okay?
Yeah, but I put them 5th or 6th.
Bro, you were the one that said that they came to Singapore and watched Singapore City Stadium and you said they cannot make it, okay? So you don't anyhow.
My, bro. Then Singapore can raise their head because they scored against the top team in EPL now.
Never.
Okay.
Never. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.